9:01 a.m. and we will start off with our land acknowledgement. Associate Students recognizes and acknowledges the first people of this ancestral and unceded territory of the Fernandino Tatevon Band of Mission Indians that is now occupied by our campus of California State University, Northridge. Honors their elders, past and present, and the descendants who are citizens of the Fernandino Tatevon Band of Mission Indians. Associated Students recognizes that the tribe is still here, and we are committed to lifting up their stories, culture, and community. We will now start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand if you are able. Alrighty, thank you. I will go ahead and turn it over to our Attorney General for the roll call.
Vice President Anderson, Senator Akananwar, Senator Bhavnagri, Senator Chavez, Senator Doe, Senator Dunn, Senator Kaddish, Senator Owais Khan, Senator Iman Khan, Senator Mezabin, Senator Saravia, Senator Scher, Senator Tybee here, Senator Toledo Carranza, Senator Radionov. We have a quorum.
Thank you to our Attorney General. We will now move on to the approval of the agenda for October 9th. Is there a motion? Senator Tibby.
I move to approve the agenda for October 9th, 2023.
Thank you. Is there a second? Senator Mezabin, thank you. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, the motion passes unanimously. We will now move on to the approval of the minutes for October 2nd. Is there a motion? Senator Doe.
I move to approve the minutes from October 2nd, 2023.
Thank you. Is there a second? Senator Tibby, thank you. Any discussion? Great, seeing none, the motion passes unanimously. It doesn't look like we have any special presentations today, but we will go ahead and move on to open forum. Open forum is intended as an opportunity for any member of the public to address the Associated Student Senate regarding any issues affecting CSUN students. Speakers are allowed 3 minutes each to speak. Please sign in using the clipboard for minute recording purposes.
Hi, everybody. You guys may know me as Sharon, the Chief Justice of Associated Students, but I'm also a Jewish student here at Cal State Northridge. I'm the president of Students Supporting Israel here on our campus. I am also a part of the Jewish organization Hillel 818 on our campus, and I'm also here as a part of Chabad here on our campus. As a Jewish student who has large connections to the Jewish organizations on campus and who is a Jew herself, I'm in fear for myself and the Jewish students of these communities. Let me give you a quick update on what's been unfolding in the last 48 hours. On October 7th, 2023, which was a Sabbath as well as a Jewish holiday known as Simchat Torah, a terrorist organization known as Hamas invaded Israel. For those who are unaware of what Hamas is, they are an internationally recognized terrorist group driven by genocide and racism against Jews. Hamas's goal is not to oppose any specific Israeli policy or action, but rather they seek to destroy Israel and demolish the Jewish people. And you can find this directly stated in their charter. In Article 7 of their charter, they even state, Judgment Day will not come until Muslims fight the Jews and kill them, and until the Jews hide behind rocks and trees. And then the rocks and trees will say, "O Muslim, O servant of Allah, there is a Jew hiding behind me, come and kill them." Hamas invaded Israel and murdered, raped, and tortured men, women, children, and the elderly. There are horrific videos and pictures going around of Hamas terrorists abusing their dead bodies of innocent people, as well as celebrating the death in the streets. There is clearly no respect for human life. Just this morning, we received news that 800 innocent people have been slaughtered in less than 48 hours. This is the largest number of Jewish deaths since the Holocaust. The holiday of Simchat Torah literally has the word happy in it, and yet the holiday that we are supposed to be our happiest, Jews all over the world cried for their brothers and sisters. Anti-Semitism has been an all-time high on college campuses since 2020. The event that occurred will and already has affected and created a spike in anti-Semitism against Jews all over the world. We've recently seen this morning in London, as well as Israel, as well as Egypt, that there have been attacks against Jews. Jews are extremely fearful right now. Jewish hatred should not be tolerated anywhere, especially on campuses where students are supposed to feel safe. As Associated Students, we recently amended the Senate bill regarding condemning anti-Semitism. We have passed the IRA definition of anti-Semitism on our campus. However, this is not enough. The Jewish students on our campus are fearful for the sake of their friends and family who are in Israel right now, as well as the safety of ourselves on our college campuses. We need your support now more than ever. We want to know that Associated Students will ensure the safety and security of the Jewish students on campus, as well as not tolerate the hatred that happens on our campus. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is JP Gale. I'm the Sport Club's administrator, and I have worked for Associated Students for the last 17 years, and it is my last week. I just wanted to thank you all for the opportunities. I got involved with AS as a participant on the ice hockey club, became the captain my first year of the team, the president the last two, coach for 10, Sport Club administrator. I was hired on full-time in 2011. And seen the program grow from 1 to 5 full-time staff. This year, we just had our largest turnout ever for an academic year, and it's still October. So I just want to thank you for providing opportunities, you and your predecessors and the previous and current administration, for providing opportunities for us to be a part of the campus. And the AS said I wouldn't cry, but I'm really going to miss you all. So thank you, and best of luck this academic year. Appreciate it.
Good morning, everyone. My name is James Forrester. I serve as the AS Programs Manager, overseeing AS Productions and Sustainability. I'm here just to kind of give you all a little bit of updates about some events that we have coming up on campus that AS is hosting. So tomorrow at the Farmers Market, we will be hosting our annual Mental Health Awareness Fair. So it'll be from 10 to 3 out on by Matador Square next to Lindley Avenue over here. We will be having, hopefully 100%, the dogs from Love on a Leash will be there, as well as a couple other awesome opportunities as a collaboration with UCS as well. So hope to see you all there at the Mental Health Awareness Fair this week. Jumping ahead to future events, the next week on October 17th, also at the Farmers Market, we'll be hosting our Zombie Apocalypse Safety Fair, which is a collaboration with DPS. So we hope to see you all there. Please feel free to dress up like zombies and walk around. It'll be fun. There are going to be people who are doing that all day as well. Also that same week, so not this week, but next, On Thursday, October 19th, we will be hosting our Silent Disco event, which will be in the Northridge Center from 6 to 9 p.m. If you've never been to a silent disco, it's one of those events where you get to wear headphones, and if you're not wearing headphones, it just sounds all quiet, but then everyone's listening to headphones and dancing to music, having a great time. We're actually gonna have 3 DJs at that, all competing to see who has the best music for the entire event. So we hope to see you all there as well too. The other 2 farmers markets that I just want to point out. So the following week after that, so October 24th, we will be having our second refill and repair farmers market. This is an opportunity for you all to bring in a jar and get it refilled with soap, shampoos, conditioners, things like that, as well as if you have any clothing items or bags or things like that that need some small repairs, those can be made at the market as well. And then the final farmers market of the month, October 31st, Halloween, will be our annual Pumpkin Fest farmers market. We'll be giving away some free pumpkins, decorating opportunities, things like that. One final event that I just want to point out. So we recently started advertising and tickets recently went on sale. And by sale, I mean they're free tickets you could pick up at the ticket office. We will be hosting our annual big lecture event on November 16th at 7 p.m. in the Northridge Center. We will be inviting Danny Trejo to campus, who is a actor, entrepreneur, local legend of Los Angeles, basically. So Danny Trejo will be here on November 16th at 7 p.m. Again, you can get your tickets. They are free at the ticket office. So if anyone has any questions, please let me know. But otherwise, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you all.
Good morning. Oh, how fun. I haven't been on a microphone in a while. Hello, everyone. My name is Tony. I'm the ticket office supervisor. I'm here to introduce a really cool new program that we're introducing with our school. We partnered up with Metrolink alongside with CSU Fullerton and CSU LA and other CSUs as well. Metrolink is introducing the Student Adventure Pass. We have had a lot of demand in our office for a Metrolink Pass, and we're finally able to offer that opportunity to students. It's going to be a 6-month pilot program, and the way it works, students will be able to download the Metrolink app completely free, register with their student email, and then the pass will be automatically loaded onto their digital wallet, which is really, really cool. 3 steps. We already put this on our website with the steps and also a link for their website if they want more information on that as well. Currently, like I said, it is a 6-month pilot program. They are looking for additional funding for it. But for now, we did ask marketing for help to market and promote this. And we're also adding A-frames right here in the USU so students can get more informed. But we're really excited for this. Hopefully students can take advantage of this. Yeah, thank you. Any questions? Sorry.
Thank you so much. Anyone have any questions for Tony? Yeah.
And everyone can do it, correct?
Yes.
If you want to drive downtown Metrolink, just download it.
Perfect.
May I be recognized?
Granted.
Permission to be recognized.
Granted.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lior Plafkin. I'm another Jewish student on campus and representative of both the SSI board and the Chabad on campus. Given the current events of this weekend, it is very frightening, in my opinion, to be a Jewish student on campus with the increase of anti-Semitic attacks and anti-Semitic protests being on campuses, in addition to multiple Israeli consulates across the globe being targeted. Being that this campus did pass the IRA definition of anti-Semitism, I'm curious what the campus will do in order to secure the security of Jewish students and ensure that everything hopefully can at least go smoothly on this campus. It feels very frightening being that I have friends and family both in the region and also who are currently enlisted in the Israeli army, and they're now being forced to potentially put their lives down for the country of Israel. And I feel like being here in America, we are very privileged that it doesn't really happen to us, but I think it's really important that everyone kind of really realizes, like, imagine if Canada or Mexico were to invade, no one would ever think that would really happen, especially to the extent of what is currently happening in Israel. So I'd really hope that the campus potentially may put out a statement and stand in solidarity with Israel. And I hope that hopefully we don't have any anti-Semitic attacks on campus. Thank you, guys.
Is anyone else here for open forum? Alrighty, seeing none, we'll go ahead and move on to reports, starting with mine. Good morning, everyone. Lots of emotions this morning, but I appreciate you all being here today. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge that it is Indigenous Peoples Day, October 9th, and I found this quote, and I feel like this sums up exactly what I wanted to say. It's from a Canadian politician. And he says, Indigenous people made huge contributions to this country. The biggest is in sharing the land and resources. People need to see that, understand that. Indigenous people should be viewed as the founding peoples of this land. I think this really sums up today, and the fact that we are on also land. CSUN is also on Indigenous people's land. So just to remind you all about that. Kevin sent an email out super early this morning, and student life tours, or maybe that was scheduled sent. I don't know, Kevin. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we do need people to sign up for more the student life tours. Again, it is such a great opportunity to connect with students. You are here as a representative of them, representing their voice. So make sure that you all do that. And it's actually a really fun time. And you probably will have a partner too, so you're not by yourself. So don't freak out about that. Next, as James mentioned, the farmers market, that's super, super exciting. Make sure you all attend. The mental health awareness fair is tomorrow. And then the zombie apocalypse, is the next week, which is really exciting. And there may be a special guest that's sent it that week, so we shall see. Let's see. I don't really have anything else to report. Just make sure that you all are staying on top of your office hours and checking in with the front desk people. And yeah, thank you all so much. Have a great week. Any questions on my report? All right, seeing none, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Vice President Anderson for her report.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. I have a lot on my report, so bear with me. Also, before I begin, I wanted to acknowledge the students who came to Open Forum today. I really appreciate you informing us and taking the time out of your day to do that. It's very admirable. First of all, I would like to thank everyone for the support with Feedback Initiative Week. Thank you to everyone who tabled and posted the survey. It's still open, so you are more than welcome to continue sharing it. I'm not sure if we will keep tabling. I'll be meeting with Daniel from marketing today to look at the results, to look at how many responses we got and kind of make a decision from there. So we might table some more, but we also may not. We'll see. In our GroupMe chat this weekend, I shared the flyer that CSUN Athletics put together for the October 30th lecture. Please share that on social media. It's a really special event, especially with all the talk we're having about mental health and the mental health farmers market tomorrow. This is also a great event that is related to mental health. I sent out a link for Senate check-ins to sign up for a time. A lot of you have signed up, but a lot of you haven't. So please sign up for those. They are a really great time for you to reflect on what you've done as a senator, anything you might have questions about, and just a good time for us to talk. It's also mandatory, so please do it. I would really appreciate if I didn't have to reach out to you directly and if you just signed up for it. Paige and I met with President Beck and Dr. Watkins last week, and there was a lot of fruitful conversation, and we are always so thankful for their leadership, their partnership, and it's just really good energy between all of us, and we were sharing lots of ideas and planning for the future. So that was wonderful. We have personnel board this week, IRA board, and then our first Council of Chairs meeting, so lots going on. And I know midterms are coming up, so good luck with your midterms. Make sure to take care of yourself and rest. Since we've been talking about mental health, it's important to take care of yours. Even though we all have lots of ours on our schedules, we still need to prioritize rest and everything like that. So sign up for your Senate check-ins, and thank you. It's like the word block.
Thank you so much, Vice President Anderson, for your report. Are there any questions on her report? Great, seeing none, we'll go ahead and turn it over to our Chief of Staff, Ryan, for her report.
Hello, everyone. As everyone has already heard, there are clearly many mixed emotions with the recurrent events that are occurring in Israel. So thank you to the students who are courageous enough to express their concerns today. And if anyone needs someone to talk to, I'm always available. I know our admin and staff are also available to speak to regarding your concerns and to share your emotions as well. Moving on to last week we had a great mixer. Thank you to all who were able to show up. It was great discussing ideas with faculty. Since then, Cabinet has met together and come up with a few ideas with what we can get submitted soon for legislative referrals. So hopefully you'll be able to see those soon in your respective standing committees. As for our Chair of Legislative Affairs, Cholera, the CSSA meeting happened this past weekend, and so she sent the link for those who would like to who would have liked to see that happening during this past weekend. So if there will definitely be more updates this next week. As for our Chair of Elections, it's just a kind reminder that there is no elections talk in the office, and obviously to respect our Chair of Elections code, and she please requests to not engage in any talk of so. As for our Chair of Communications, make sure that you look out for an email with filming time for Senate introduction videos, and reach out to Chair of Communications if you have any questions regarding those filming times. Overall, most committees of our committees, for whether our Chair of Elections or Chair of Communications or Chair of Legislative Affairs, they're mainly being filled, or they're in the process of being filled, whether it's having interviews or still receiving applications. I'd like to also thank all those who during our time of tabling, they've shared information regarding these standing committees so that students can actually join. So thank you for all those who shared information regarding that. And lastly, I'd like to make a quick announcement regarding the unfortunate ant problem in our office. So this is kind of a reminder to please pick up after yourself regarding crumbs, any spills of any type of juices or drinks. If you eat a snack inside the office, in order to reduce the ant problem, please throw any of the unclosed snacks outside so that they can at least leave. And for the time being, lastly, just please be careful of where you put your things. If there's an ant, just move it out, or find a different area to place your things for the time being. And we are trying to mitigate the issue. So thank you for your attention, and that is all for my report.
Thank you so much, Chief of Staff, for your report. Are there any questions? Great. Yes, the ants are gross. That's no fun. Alrighty, moving. Yeah, living rent free in our office. Unbelievable. Alrighty, we'll now move on to our Chair of Finance, Tran, for her report.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm going to start by sharing our account balances for today, like always. So within STAR, we have $183,703, unassigned contingency $786 and $74. Clubs and orgs assigned $10,040, philanthropy fund $15,000, and clubs and orgs travel $9,000. Moving on into the report section. I have some exciting news. We have finally a university advisor appointed a finance committee. So Stephen Wang will be joining us, and he currently serves as a peer education programs manager. He's super involved with students, and I'm just so happy and excited to have someone so invested with just student success joining our committee. So we'll be welcoming him later today to committee. I also had the opportunity to attend library committee last week as well. A lot of interesting stuff and really great events occurring in the library. They're going to be having an open access week event coming up at the end of the month, and also a few like Eating the Archives event, which is going to be like a large exhibition and opening reception on Thursday, October 19th. And then Betty Porto will be there as well as some like local business leaders as well. This Saturday, on October 14th, is going to be the MIC Leadership Conference, and I'll be providing 3 Finance 101 workshops there. So I'm really excited to be able to interact with students and answer any questions they have regarding the annual budget. In the meantime, though, Leslie and I, the Assistant Chair of Finance, will be prepping for that event. And we're also collecting and combining all of our resources together and hopefully working with marketing soon, just to put it up on the AS Finance website. And aside from that, that concludes my report for today, and I'll happily take any questions or comments at this time. Thank you.
Thank you to our Chair of Finance. Are there any questions on her report? Alrighty, seeing none, we'll go ahead and turn it over to our Attorney General.
Hello, everybody. Just a quick update. I sent out an email regarding Senate in a minute, but that's something that we're restarting. If you have seen any of those in the past, it's just going to be a senator or a cabinet member giving a quick update on what happened that week in the Senate. And the signups are available in your email. We already got several, so thank you. If you're really hoping to do it this semester, then you should get on there, because it'll be a good way to get your face out there and also get people to see a little bit about you in addition to what we did in the Senate. And don't forget to continue signing in at the front desk. And that's everything.
Thank you to our Attorney General. Are there any questions on his report? Great, seeing none, we'll go ahead and turn it over to Standing Committee report, starting with External Affairs.
Good morning, everyone. Seeing that there was no meeting last week, there is no report for this week.
What a lengthy report, Matthew. Thank you. Alrighty, moving on to, are there any questions? Probably no questions. Moving on to Internal Affairs.
Internal Affairs also did not meet last week, but for a quick report, we finally have legislative referrals agendized for tomorrow. This includes reviewing our standing committee codes, the election codes review, interim cabinet positions, combining chair of communications with chair of personnel, and revising the audit portion within internal affairs. And so this will all be delegated tomorrow. And if anybody would like to join, provide any input, we'll be meeting at 5 p.m. in the USU Calabasas room. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions on the Internal Affairs report? All right, seeing none, we'll move on to University Affairs.
Last week, we just went over our mainly unfinished business. Just to give a rundown of what we're working on is the referrals, a pushback to 8:30 a.m. Sports Club fundraiser, World Food Fair for Diversity Inclusion Week, unit residency requirements, which is how many units you have to take to be a resident in student housing, and establishing a student success committee with the chemistry and biochemistry departments.
Okay, thank you so much. Are there any questions on the University Affairs report? Great, seeing none, we'll turn it over to our Executive Director, Patrick Bailey, for his report.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Couple things to share with you today. First of all, we have a new employee starting today. Yay. Philip is in athletic training and he is in orientation now. He's a former grad from here, so he came wearing his CSUN swag already on the first day. So we're happy to have him to join us. This past weekend, we had 2 trips and outdoor adventures, and our own chair of finance went to the one in Yosemite, and I have pictures of her eating sandwiches in caves and all kinds of things if you want to see those. But I hope she had a great time, and I think the other folks did as well. We're always happy when they all come back, and no big injuries, so it's all good. Sports Club, again, a mixed bag this week. Men's soccer went 1-0-3. Women's soccer went 1-3. Ice hockey beat Fullerton twice, though. And then Sports Club 101 was yesterday, and they had 279 students that came. And we want to give a shout out to the MIC. Last year, we had about 400 students to attend because it was the first one we had done since COVID. And it took like 45 minutes to check people in. It was the worst part of the whole entire experience. This year we used Matasync, and the MIC helped us and we got them all in quickly and it was all nice. So big shout outs to Matasync. I have two more things to share with you today. One is about legacies. JP shared his legacy. So, you know, sport clubs is a great program. There wasn't one at all when JP started. There was not a sports club program. So everything that we do, he actually built. That's his legacy. Another legacy is Bill Foster. Bill Foster was the general manager before Dave Crandall, who was the general manager before me, okay? So Bill Foster came to California from New York and actually led Associated Students for, I think, 17 years. And unfortunately, he passed away last week. So a lot of sadness in his departure, but he left a legacy. Many things that we do, Bill started. For example, the Children's Center. We wouldn't have a Children's Center if the students wouldn't have voted and worked with Bill to build that. So a lot of the things that we do and how we do our business are those legacies that have come from the people that have given. So I want you to, if you can, come to JP's going away party Thursday. It'll be in the Thousand Oaks room? No, in this room. And Kevin has gone back and found some really funny, embarrassing photos of people that have been here that long. So if nothing else, come and look at those fun photos. At 1 o'clock on Thursday. So legacies. I say that because you leave legacies as well. So when I hear at the start of your Senate meeting, when you do the land acknowledgement, I remember the AS president that started that. The Phil Fund, all of those things that you do, you may not understand the legacy that you're leaving, but when you come back, you'll understand that. So one more thing about legacy, and it's good, is we have Moo Day. Okay, Moo Day. We have had Moo Day for, I don't know, at least probably since 2004. So this is our 20th anniversary of Moo Day. And Moo Day is all about just getting together and eating. And specifically eating In-N-Out. So on Wednesday this week, we have two, I'll call them In-N-Out fairies. Sorry, Kevin, that will actually go to In-N-Out and pick up whatever you want and bring it back. And we'll be eating it in the office. So starting today, I think later on today, there'll be a sign-up sheet. And so you can write down what you want. And it's a very discounted price. So you don't have to pay the full In-N-Out fare and you don't have to leave campus. So if you're interested in Moo Day, we encourage you to join us. And all it is just, getting together, eating a good burger, or if you're a vegetarian, eating a grilled cheese sandwich. Okay. The last thing I have for you is, October is a fun month because it starts, I think, the holiday seasons. Like, there's Halloween, Day of the Dead, all those kind of events that you get really excited for. And they're always overshadowed by Christmas because it's only 77 days away, okay? So I'm gonna start and give you your first little, your treat, also, not a trick or treat, but a treat for you. And I hope you have a great week. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know.
Thank you so much to our executive director for his report. Are there any questions? Right, seeing none, we'll go ahead and turn it over to our university advisor, Asia Butler, for her report.
Good morning. Just our conference is coming up this Saturday. And we are also looking forward to celebrating JP this Thursday. We appreciate all he's done for the Sports Club Council and Sports Club in general, and working with our office has been a great partner. That's all.
Thank you so much. Are there any questions on our university advisor's report? All right, seeing none, we'll go ahead and turn it over to our faculty advisor, and our government secretary, Madeline, will be reading her report today.
Vita Ward sent me her report. So good morning. She says, I'm attending a national professional conference this week, so I am submitting my report remotely. As we near the middle of the semester, I wish to bring forward several of the ways our faculty may engage students based on their familiarity and experience with diverse learning styles and pedagogies. Hopefully, you will be exposed to learning experiences such as community-based field experiences, structured laboratories, research endeavors, and Canvas activities such as discussions, creating visual or auditory posts, submitting papers, tackling quizzes or tests, along with traditional lectures, slide presentations, and partner or group discussions. While every course may not incorporate all of these, we hope you will be exposed to many of these techniques during your time here at CSUN. Faculty commitment to assessment of educational objectives and student success are based on your engagement with these approaches. Please share with your constituents. Continuing what was already discussed, be aware of violence in Israel at the end of a time of traditional observances culminating in community celebration. As noted in local news media, additional awareness is heightened in our Los Angeles communities, including on campus, in our classrooms, and related activities. Please alert faculty, staff, and course mates and reach out for support. Recent events at Morgan State University in Baltimore, Maryland, added to a growing number of educational campus disruptions that threaten student safety. Do we have a role sharing techniques that work to keep our students and classrooms safe? Ultimately, student persistence in making our setting as safe as possible through vigilance, being familiar with safety protocol, and being there for each other is an important role for student leaders as well as faculty, staff, and administrators. Finally, the last few weeks have raised many issues in our society, including ethnic, cultural, national, and religious traditions that may be incorporated into classroom or extracurricular activities. These challenge aspects of us as complete whole human beings as we act on our knowledge and experience as we live our lives. And that's all for her report. Have an awesome week.
Thank you so much, Madeline, for reading her report. We don't have any unfinished business, but we'll move on to new business. We do have 2 supplemental funding requests that were submitted, and they were attached to the agenda today. Is there a motion? Senator Tivy.
I motion to discuss line items A and B.
We'll go ahead, and if you want to discuss it, we can go ahead and motion to approve and then discuss if you'd like during that motion. Or table.
May I modify my motion?
Yes, go for it.
Since
Just
there
make a
wasn't
new
a
motion.
second, you don't need to modify it. You can just create a new one.
Okay. I motion to approve line items A and B.
Perfect. Excuse me. Is there a second? Senator Doe, thank you. Any discussion on these line items? Yes, Vice President Anderson.
So I can't comment on item A, but I can comment on item B. That request, it probably sounds a little bit confusing just from the title, but that's referring to the student sections we've been talking about for the women's soccer game and men's soccer game on October 16th and 26th. I can't remember the dates off the top of my head, but they're next week and the week after. And the reason why we're requesting that amount is because we're giving away 4 $250 bookstore gift cards. So it comes out to $1,000.
Chair of Finance.
Thank you, Josie, for the commentary on new business item B. I can provide some more information on new business item A. So originally Finance Committee moved to approve $1,000, but I want to like kind of amend this amount. The correct amount it should be is actually just $200 just for the room reservation itself. The $800 would come from food and drinks, which are no longer necessary, and interpreters, we don't fund through supplemental funding. They're just chargeback amounts. So line item A should actually just be $200 for room reservation. It therefore doesn't really even need to go through send. I can just initialize this on Adobe now. So we're just going to be voting on new business item B. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Vice President Anderson.
See if this works. I move to amend the motion to only include line item B.
Is there a is there a second? Senator Sherrod, thank you. Any discussion on that amendment? Great. Seeing none, all those in favor of approving the motion as amended? Oh, never mind. Sorry. All those in favor of approving the amendment, please raise your hand. Any opposed? Any abstained? The motion passes. Alrighty. Okay, now we're gonna go and move on to the motion as amended. Is there any further discussion? All right, seeing none, all those in favor of approving the motion as amended, please raise your hand. Any opposed? Any abstained? The motion passes. Alrighty. That is all for new business. Are there any, there are no information items, no discussion items. And I think there is one legislative referral. Oh, yes.
So did you skip item B totally then?
Item B.
Yeah, you had A.
Oh, Yvette said that she was gonna go ahead and.
Oh, we're gonna skip new business item A for Matador Involvement Center because I could process that one on my end. But we
Oh.
could still vote on new business item B for the leadership student sections.
Yeah, item B was already voted on and it was passed, so. Alrighty, we do have one legislative referral from Senator Tivy. And the request is as follows: alongside Zelza Avenue towards Nordoff Street, the entire avenue has unregulated parking. Despite arriving at 7 a.m., the entire curbside is full of cars, presumably parked overnight without consequence. This creates difficulties for commuter students who struggle to find parking in the morning. To alleviate this issue, I propose restricting overnight parking on this curbside. On the other side of the street, facing towards Plummer Street, there is timed parking. However, the allocated time is too short for a reasonable class session, making it inconvenient for students. A longer parking duration would be more suitable to accommodate students' needs. This was suggested to go to external affairs, and external affairs it will go. Great, we don't have any other legislative referrals. Are there any announcements from the board?
Hi, I just wanted to let you all know, one of our front desk assistants is out this week, so some of the, it may look kind of empty. So if you're trying to check in, just let me, probably Golden, but you can also let me or Denise know about, checking in for your office hours, because the front desk might look just empty because my remote schedule for Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and the fact that one of our front desk assistants is out this week. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Yes, Executive Director Bailey.
If by chance you like lapel pins and you would like another one, I have a couple other styles. You can stop by and pick up another Christmas gift right afterwards.
Sorry. Like, okay, any further announcements? Yes, Golden.
Just since we don't have the person at the front desk, if you email me, just email me that you're signing in and signing out. And also since I'll be getting a lot of emails, I probably won't like respond to confirm that I received it, but just know that I received it.
He received them. Any further announcements from the board? Yes, Denise.
Hi, just to clarify, we do have coverage. So I will be covering tomorrow morning and Madeline will be covering, I think, on Friday or Thursday. So we will have coverage. Just come and see one of us.
Great, thank you for clarifying. Are there any further announcements? Okay, seeing none, I will turn it over to our Attorney General for the final roll call.
Vice President Anderson. Senator Cannon-War.
Here.
Senator Bhavnagri. Senator Chavez.
Here.
Senator Doe. Senator Dunn. Senator Kaddish.
Here.
Senator Awais Khan. Senator Iman Khan.
Here.
Senator Mezabin. Senator Saravia. Senator Scher. Senator Tybee.
Here.
Senator Radionov.
This is such unfortunate news. I've just been informed that I'm pronouncing your last name wrong this entire time. So please forgive me, Senator Tybee. Alrighty. That concludes our Senate meeting. I adjourn this meeting at 9:48 a.m. Have a beautiful Monday and a great week, everyone.